of your speakers and streamed live on the Radio 1 website, a show unlike anything that has ever been created.
A show completely controlled by you.
Are you ready to take charge of the radio?
Go to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 now and prepare your minds
and bodies
to experience Dan and Phil.
BBC Radio 1. Dan and Phil.
Don't wanna be an American idiot. Don't want a nation under the new media. And can you hear the sound of hysteria? The subliminal mindfuck America. Welcome to a new kind of attention.
American Idiot by Green Day, and before that, Love Me Again by John Newman. Sorry if anyone's offended by any of the language they may have heard in the Green Day track.
Naughty Green Day.
BBC Radio 1.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
It is now time for Dan and Phil on Radio 1. We have arrived, and from now until 9 o'clock, radio is in your hands, and it is all being streamed live on camera on the Radio 1 website. The music we now play is in your control, and we are going to have a lot of lols, hopefully. Tonight, we have got the everything insane that's happened in the world this week in internet news coming up very soon, the Dan vs. Phil Challenge at 8, and round 2 of our Fan Wars tournament coming up later. You have not experienced what the show is about, though, unless you have got on the website and watched it. So if you haven't yet, if you can hear my voice now, you have the power. All it requires is anything with an internet connection. So if you want to see the challenges, you want to see the features, and most importantly, the music videos that our listeners make and send into their favourite songs, go to bbc.co.uk/radio1 right now and hit watch.
If you want to get involved in the show, you can tweet us at BBCR1. You can leave a request on the Radio 1 Facebook page. There should be a picture like, request a song now, so leave a comment underneath that. You can text us on 81199, or if you want to have a chat, you can give us a call on 03700 100 100, which is exactly what Georgie did. Hey, Georgie.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm tired, to be honest.
You're tired? Why?
Why?
What have you been doing?
My dog has had puppies.
Oh, wow.
How many puppies has your dog had? I love starting off the show with puppies.
She's had 6.
Six?
Do you
Poor
get
dog.
to keep them?
Pardon?
Do you get to keep the puppies?
No, my mum's making me sell them, but we're keeping one of them.
Can we
thankfully.
have one as a show mascot?
Don't
Yeah,
commit to that,
totally.
Phil.
I'll
Don't commit to that.
today.
We appreciate the offer, but let's not commit to that, okay?
Oh,
we
we're just
can't
shaking
raise a
our
small dog. No, they're saying no.
Oh, I wish we could.
Oh, God.
Maybe sneak the puppy over one day. What song would you like to hear anyway?
Could I have Brick by Boring Brick by Paramore, please?
Yes, you can. Thanks.
Thank you.
Brick by Boring Brick, thank you to Georgie and her little puppies.
Now, we are kicking off the show with serious journalism, okay? The world is a big place, and a lot of stuff that happens at the same time, and, you know, when the world is busy talking about how long iOS 7 took to install and Grand Theft Auto, the little things just get ignored. Thankfully, though, Phil has been very busy scouring the deepest, darkest corners of the internet, so we can bring you the news no one in their right mind would be interested in telling you.
This is the Internet News.
Internet news.
The town of Northampton is being creeped out sorry, by the appearance of a man in a scary clown costume and has been appearing in random places since Friday the 13th. That's horrifying.
That would terrify me more than anything else.
Yeah, okay, one woman stated that he knocked on her front door and offered to paint her windowsills, yet had no paint with him.
Oh.
In a radical interview with a local paper, the clown stated that he was 298 years old and he wakes up every 30 years.
I'd believe that.
Great.
Internet news. 2 teenage boys were asked to leave a popular fast food restaurant after setting up a tablecloth, candles, cutlery and wine glasses so they could have a romantic meal together.
Amazing.
An employee promptly asked them to leave, however they were overruled by other staff members and
Yeah.
members of the public who wanted the banquet to continue. My favourite thing about posh meals is having, like, ham and melon.
I've never had melon and ham at something.
So
Am I missing
always
out?
a posh meal what I get at the starter. Kind of want some watermelon now. Internet news.
A wedding ceremony went horribly, horribly wrong when a bride's secret plan failed. She thought it would be super romantic if an owl flew down from the rafters and brought them the rings. However, the owl fell asleep.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently, by the time the owl had woken up, the entire thing was over.
No.
So the owl just flew to the corner of the church and then just fell asleep, and then they had no rings.
Well, as we know on this show, you should never rely on an owl to do anything.
I know.
Internet news. A man woke up to find his nightmares had become reality when he found an 8-foot crocodile hiding under his bed.
What?
He's quoted as saying, "Crocodiles are experts in hiding. That's why they survived on Earth for so long. And they are the ultimate killers in water."
He seems quite chilled out for someone that woke up to have an 8-foot crocodile underneath his bed. What my quote would just be, "Ah," if that was me.
Internet news.
And finally, do you want to get paid to stay in bed?
Yes.
Well, good news, Phil. NASA are recruiting. That's right, NASA are looking for couch potatoes to be paid £3,000 a month to help out with the space agency's research into the effect of microgravity on the human body. If your application is successful, all you have to do is stay up in a tilted bed 24 hours a day and play computer games. There we go.
You could just surf the internet, eat a pretzel. Sounds ideal to me.
Sign me up now.
Internet news.
The Internet News.
And now we go to Lucy Robbins, the creator of our next music video. Are you there, Lucy?
Hi, yeah, I'm here.
Hello,
Hi.
Lucy. You have multiple voices.
And clones.
Yeah, I'm here with my sisters who made the video with us.
Okay, not
brilliant.
clones.
So what is the video to? What's the song?
Kiss You by One Direction.
Good choice. And what inspired you to make this?
We were really bored on a holiday and Wi-Fi, and so we figured, and we love One Direction, so we thought, I will make a video.
And was it easy to make? Would you encourage other people to make one?
Yeah, it was really fun. It was really fun. It was a really good time.
And what happens in the video?
Well, we kind of parodied the video, so it's like us pretending to be their video that
Oh,
they
what,
did.
with the dance moves?
Release the new video.
Would Zayn be proud?
I think so.
Well, let's have a look at it. If you go to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1, you can watch this video made by Lucy Robbins and her sisters. Do you want to introduce it, guys?
This is what our video is for One Direction. Hope you enjoy it.
One Direction with a video made by Hannah, Alice and Lucy Robbins off of Nottingham.
BBC Radio 1.
So here we are, the show has begun. I feel like this point in the show where we usually talk about something insane that's happened to you this week and get everybody to share what they've been feeling has kind of turned into a support group, you know what I mean?
I'd say
It's
so.
Sunday, it's the end of the week, we've all been traumatised by the event and now we all come together and share our feelings so we feel less bad about how disastrous our lives are, you know what I mean? I feel like we should start phrasing it as like rehab with Dan and Phil.
I think that'd be good.
Is that catchy?
Yeah.
No, catchy. Okay,
Do you want me to share my pain?
yeah, what horrifying things have happened to you this week?
Well, I revealed the fact that I can gleek on the internet. That is gleek. And if anyone didn't see my video, it means you can spray saliva from the underside of your tongue when you yawn or if you're thinking about food. And it happened to me on a train when I was next to a woman. I started yawning and just this spray came from nowhere underneath my tongue, went all over her newspaper, her side, and also her bag.
It's so gross. Like you admitted that you do that, and now that's going to be on the internet forever, and you can't take it back.
There's going to be other gleekers out there that didn't know that they were normal, and other people do it too.
Can you give an example of this mouth ejaculation?
I can try.
Okay.
Oh, no, I obviously can't do it under pressure.
Is it like that you're not performing?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
this isn't the Dan and Phil 4D experience
But
today.
if anyone is listening, if you put a sour sweet on your mouth and then bend your tongue backwards in your mouth, you should spray
Like a snake.
like an angry cobra.
Why would anyone want to shoot a projectile of spit out of their
Just
mouth?
so I feel a bit more normal.
Okay, right. Is that what you want people to relate to you about?
Yeah, that's what I thought we could talk about today. Why is your body weird? Like, do you gleek? Are you double jointed? Can you lick your elbow? Do you have 8 nipples?
Maybe someone has udders.
Maybe
you
they
know,
do.
probably not.
Well, let us know. Use the hashtag #MyBodyIsWeird on Twitter and tell us what unhelpful or strange abilities you may possess.
Yes.
And hopefully we'll all feel better about ourselves in the process.
And hopefully you won't feel so weird for geeking. Sounds good.
Do you have any, Dan, to feel better?
I do have that wrist thing I can do. You know, that party trick. Okay, I'll share my weird body story later on in the show, I think.
Okay, well, we're going to go to Facebook now. We have Don't Go by Wretch32 featuring Josh Kruma. Cumra. Don't go. Wretch32. Thank you to Jonathan Taylor on Facebook for that.
It's time for the listeners to get involved. This is Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
So, in that previous little conversation, we were having our little rehab with Dan and Phil, and we were talking about the fact that Phil admitted that he can gleek to the whole of the internet,
Yeah.
which is something that you can now never take back.
I can never take that back, and people just know that I can do that at any moment.
Yes.
Or be stepping back or turning up to work with those ponchos on that you wear at Alton Towers.
I have before been checking my emails, and I'm like, hey, Phil, come look at this. And he's like, what's that? And then just all over my screen, and I'm like, get away from me!
It's a problem.
It's not a good thing, but okay, we're here to make you feel better. We ask people to admit what strange or unusual qualities their body possesses and to tweet them with the hashtag #MyBodyIsWeird. What are people saying, Phil?
Our owl has been regurgitating them during that song by Wretch32. Winterland Larry said, I gleeked on my paper at school and tried to wipe it off, and I ripped the page, and my teacher asked why, and was sad. See, someone empathises with me.
That's relatable. We've got one here from Brianna who says that she can't physically burp, she just throws up instead.
Oh, no.
Drinking Coke must be a very, do-or-die situation.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Okay, Omnom Matt said, I can fit all of my toes in my mouth. How did you work that out, Matt? What were you doing?
Oh, that's a wonderful visual image I have there. Beautiful.
Yeah. And Amazing Neve said, my foot spasms every 4 hours or so, and it feels like stepping on a burning plug made out of Lego.
Wow, that sounds like a fun thing. And we have one here from @BurpInSpace who says, I have a heart-shaped freckle on my wrist, which people use to check for my pulse.
Oh.
How cool is that?
It's like an interactive pulse checker.
That's like a happy body coincidence that isn't gross, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, now this next music video that we've got is awesome, okay? I'm officially saying it. Awesome music video alert.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, I went there. We have a video to Lana Del Rey's Summertime Sadness by Cloudy Deer, and it is beautiful, okay? It features scenic shots of nature, ominous lurking behind plants, hair blowing in the wind. It's like everything that an actual Lana Del Rey video should contain.
My heart is ready.
Have you seen the actual video for the Cedric Gervais remix of it? It's basically just like a red Instagram filter exploded. This one that we're about to play is legitimately way better, okay? If you have the power, I urge you, if you aren't already watching the show, to get online now. It's super easy. All you have to do is go to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 on any phone, tablet or laptop, and now sent in by one of you guys. Here is Summertime Sadness. Lana Del Rey and Cedric Gervais' Summertime Sadness. That was such an amazing video by Cloudy Dear.
So good.
That was so good. That is what our show is all about, okay? She made a video to her favourite song, uploaded it to the internet, and sent the link to Dan and Phil at bbc.co.uk, and there we go. Bam, we played it on our show. Beautiful moment, everybody.
This is BBC Radio 1.
Now, we're about to play the new song by the band The Vamps.
Hey.
They had so many fans outside yesterday. It was like a zombie horde of niceness.
Yeah, it was today. There was an actual... It was like 28 days later, wasn't it? But
Yeah.
just with happy pop fans.
Yeah.
A nicer version.
They met on YouTube, though, kind of like us.
Kind of like us, yeah, similar.
So I feel like I've got something in common with them.
Which is why...
Yeah, and we're going to be doing an online lounge with them in 2 weeks, which is really exciting. I love our online lounges, but this one's even more special because you guys listening and watching, hopefully, can get involved.
Whoa!
Yeah, so we are going to be drumming during the Vamps on our cuts and also things we found around, and we want you to do the same. And also the drummer from the Vamps is going to be doing that as well during the online lounge session.
Indeed.
So we actually got the band to explain it for us, so they could do all the work. Here they are now.
Hi, we're the Vamps, and we're going to be performing our debut single, Can We Dance, in the online lounge with Dan and Phil on October the 6th. Oh, yes, we are, and you could join us.
What? Yes? Really? If you want to play along in our session, go find an instrument, get out your phone, open Instagram, and get ready to play along with our song for 15 seconds.
When you're finished, upload it to Instagram and tag the clip with hashtag Dan and Phil Vamps, and Radio 1 will do the rest. You can do as many videos as you want.
Check out our final session on Dan and Phil Sunday the 6th of October at 7pm.
Oh, they're so nice.
They're so
Yes,
nice.
that was the Vamps explaining what to do. So if you want to get involved with their online lounge session, as they said, Instagram, you're going to tag it with hashtag Dan and Phil the Vamps and get ready to do the drumming,
Yeah,
okay?
so open Instagram, get your cat. You can play with your cat.
Don't play your cat as an
So
instrument.
you could get something that you could use as drums, an air guitar, an actual guitar, anything you want. Get Instagram video and hashtag Dan and Phil the Vamps.
And here is their new single now.
Vamps with Can We Dance. That may have all been a little bit much with all that information, so you can watch our whole show back on the Radio 1 website when it's over, and you can watch it now. You can actually watch it. So we want you to do your own musical interpretation of the song. That could be with your cat, with your grandma, with some tin cans like we've got, and send it to Dan and Phil Vamps hashtag on Instagram video.
Yeah, so one more time, just literally sync with any instruments you might have, Instagram video, hashtag Dan and Phil Vamps, and then we will be releasing it into our online lounge video when we're in with them. Are you excited for it, Phil?
I'm excited. It's going to go live on the 6th of October.
So I've had a lot of angry tweets, Phil.
Really?
People are demanding that I show them my party trick after I revealed that I could do it. So is this happening?
It's
okay.
happening.
So you can gleek.
I can
my weird party trick is that I can kind of rotate both of my wrists around 360 degrees.
Oh, you're like a hand exorcist.
Kind of. Okay, so I'm going to go do this on the table right now. So if you want context for all the horrified sounds you're about to hear coming from Phil, then make sure you go to bbc.co.uk/radio 1 now to watch. Are you ready, Phil?
Yeah, don't snap your hands off.
Okay, so hand one.
I'm watching.
Okay.
I'm watching.
Can you see?
Oh.
Okay, can you help me with the other arm, Phil?
I don't really want to.
Come on, help it round.
So I'm spinning Dan's wrist all the way around.
Okay.
It is like a hand exorcist.
3, 2, 1, and then...
That is not normal. That is not
both
normal.
of my shoulders return to normal, and my hands kind of hurt, because obviously you're not supposed to do that with your body, but I did it.
Yeah, don't try that at home, you'll probably break your hands.
Okay.
So keep them coming in, hashtag my body is weird, because I want to hear more things that you've got to say about that.
Yes, indeed. But now our next video, Takesha featuring Will I Am. A lot of people send in videos that they've made using the various great video making apps out there, but this one is how to do it, okay?
Oh yeah. You are listening to Dan and Phil on Radio 1. That was Kesha featuring Will I Am with Crazy Kids. Thank you for the video, Kalina. Now, here is Noah and the Whale.
Time we could be walking around a zoo with the sun shining down over me and you, and there'll be love in the bodies of the elephants too, and I'll put my hands over your eyes but you'll peek through, and there'll be sun, sun, sun all over our bodies, and sun, sun, sun all down our necks, and there'll be sun, sun, sun all over our faces, and sun, sun, sun. So what the heck, 'cause I'll be laughing at all your silly little jokes, and we'll be laughing about how we used to smoke all those stupid little cigarettes and drink stupid wine, 'cause it's what we needed to have a good time. But it was fun, fun, fun. When we were drinking, it was fun, fun, fun. When we were drunk and it was fun, fun, fun. When we were laughing, it was fun, fun, fun. Oh, it was fun. Oh, well, I'll look at you and say it's the happiest that I've ever been. And I'll say, I no longer feel I have to be James Dean. And she'll say, yeah, well, I feel pretty happy too. And I'm always pretty happy when I'm just kicking back with you. And if you love, love, love all through our bodies, and love, love, love all through our minds, and it be love, love, love all over her face, and love, love, love all over mine. And though admittedly all these moments are just in my head, I'll be thinking about them as I'm lying in bed. And I know that admittedly they might not even come true, but in my mind I'm having a pretty good time with you. Oh, in 5 years time I might not know you. In 5 years time we might not speak of. In 5 years time we might not get along. In 5 years time you might just prove me wrong. Oh, there'll be love, love, love wherever you go. 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 There'll be love.
5 Years Time by Noah and the Whale. Thanks very much to Hannah, Alice and Lucy for sending in that video. It was so nice. It
So
penetrated me with happiness.
Okay, now Tweak and Twerk. Good names. Hope there's some kind of double act.
On Twitter.
Yeah.
Let's not wonder what that double act is.
They wanted to call... They wanted Call on Me by Eric Fritz. So here it is. After this...
That's an appropriate Twitter name for asking for Call Me Mate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the working out. Do you remember that? It was #1 for like 8 months. With
Tweak
the working out.
and Twerk.
After this.
Tuesday night on BBC Two.
Hello?
If you are not here by 5 o'clock, we will kill your wife.
Oh my God!
If you get here at 5 o'clock, it all ends.
5 o'clock.
You're not leaving early today.
Can we make it 6?
Danger called. They happen to answer.
I'm the Town Planning and Noise Guidance Advisor for Berkshire County Council.
The wrong man's.
This isn't a game.
So why have I got my game face on? Because that's what you're looking at, my game face.
Brand new comedy starring Matt Bainton and James Corden. Tuesday night at 9 on BBC Two and BBC Two HD.
by Eric Fritz from Tweak and Twerk on Twitter.
Whoever they are, I really want to know.
Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
Can we talk more about why people's body are weird?
Yeah, sure, let's do that. This is like embarrassing bodies.
I just don't feel like I've redeemed myself for the gleeking yet. So
has there been nothing horrific enough?
No.
Okay.
Olaf said, I can twist my tongue into a shamrock shape.
What's a shamrock?
A shamrock, like an island.
Oh, how do you do that? That sounds painful.
I'd like to see a picture of that.
That sounds disturbing.
Kittens and Crunch said, I can make babies cry in restaurants if I think hard enough about it.
Wow.
It's like a really creepy version of Darren Brown. Just make babies cry.
Just a baby bad vibe sender.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Poor babies.
Poor babies.
Any more?
We have one from Chloe Abigail who said, potatoes give me hiccups. I like the lol afterwards.
No contact
She
there.
enjoys the hiccups. Melissa Lawrence said, I have vein on my wrist shaped like a lightning bolt. I am the real Harry Potter.
Maybe. And then finally, we've got this one's good here from Ashley, who says, because I have poor circulation, which I do, I can relate to you, my body turns a weird blue colour during the winter and I can't feel my toes.
Oh.
So I just have this mental image of her being like full blue man, group blue.
Human Smurf.
Hey guys, it's November.
Do you know about hiccups? My brother had hiccups for 4 days. 4 days.
4 consecutive days of hiccups.
He slept with them, and I could hear them through the wall, just like hiccups going on all night.
How can you sleep with hiccups?
I don't know. It was an issue. He had to go to hospital, but they sorted him out.
That sounds actually really traumatic.
Yeah, what they said is it'll either go on forever or it'll go away, and it went away.
Okay, that's a nice family fact from Phil.
Hello, Poppy.
Hello.
Is your body weird in any way?
Yeah, it is.
How?
How?
I can twist my hand right round as well.
Oh, so you're like Dan. You came
High five with the hands twisted round, yeah.
Same gene pool.
Perhaps.
Yeah, can you gleek with your tongue like I can?
No, I can't. I tried to.
Just you, Phil.
I hope some people are trying at home and just sprayed it all over their computer screen.
I like the idea of everyone yawning manically at their laptops now, trying to get water to come out of their mouth.
So, what song would you like to listen to?
Stargirl by McFly.
Stargirl by McFly. Are you going to twist your hands around 360 degrees while you listen to it?
Yeah.
That's a nice image in my head. Okay, thanks, Poppy.
Can I request it to someone?
You want to dedicate it? Yeah, sure.
You can.
Who's it going to?
I'd like to dedicate it to my best friends, Emily, Zed, Caitlin, and Heidi.
Well, you just did.
This goes out to all your best friends. Here's McFly. Stargirl by McFly, and you're listening to Dan and Phil. It's now time to talk about...
Dan versus Phil.
Okay, the Dan versus Phil challenge is something that we like to do every week at around 8 o'clock, where we do a challenge live on camera that is usually very physically degrading or bizarre in some way.
Usually both.
Usually both. But the interesting thing is what we do live on camera is decided by you in the form of a poll. So it's very exciting. We usually have a lot of tension. But it's going to be even more tense this week, Phil, as... Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Plot twist. We don't know what the options are yet.
This has been stressing me out so much.
Okay.
I don't like surprises.
This wasn't our idea, okay? We usually like to know what the options are so we can say whether something has crossed a line until the moment that it's happened, but the people here decided that it would be funny to just reveal what the challenge options are without us knowing.
Yeah, so we're going to get Radio 1 DJs to decide what our challenges are.
I'm terrified. This could be literally anything.
Who's up first?
Are you ready to find out?
Yep.
Here is Grimmy revealing the truth.
Hello, Dan. Hello, Phil.
Hi.
It's Nick Grimshaw from the radio here. So, for this week's Dan versus Phil challenge, I am challenging you to either the Scratch and Sniff challenge, where you have to smell and feel each other's faces out from a roll call of Radio 1 people.
What?
Or the Animated Gift challenge, where you have to wrap each other up in loads of wrapping paper until you become a moving present. Let the Radio 1 audience decide now. Go vote. I vote the wrappy up one.
Okay, thanks Grimmy. How do you feel?
I feel like it's going to involve a lot of embarrassment, especially if I'm touching other people's faces so I don't know who they are.
But then the wrapping one sounds like it's the kind of one which could result in a forfeit where we don't take it off either.
Yeah. It's also quite festive.
It is indeed, but this is not our choice, okay? How this works are those two choices, as Grimmy revealed, have now appeared in a poll on the Radio 1 Facebook page. So if you'd like that, look for it to float down your Facebook feed now and then vote to control our fate.
It's just emerging right now.
It is. Okay, we will reveal what the winning challenge is after this next song, and this is another incredible music video sent in by one of you guys, okay? A warming one. This one is arty, right?
So arty.
This one is so arty, it was uploaded to Vimeo.
Wow.
That's how arty we're talking about, okay? Yeah, this one has been sent in by Ingrid from Estonia, set to The Things We Lost in the Fire by Bastille, and it's kind of like stumbling upon the VCR tape from The Ring, but it's happy and artistic instead of killing you horribly.
I hope we're all okay in 7 days.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I guess time will tell.
Okay, get on the Radio 1 website now if you want to experience this and the Dan vs. Phil challenge that will be happening right after this. Here is Bastille. Just didn't want to interrupt how hauntingly beautiful that was. That was Bastille with a video by Ingrid from Estonia, which was a disturbingly beautiful video, wasn't it?
So beautiful.
But now it is time to reveal the winning challenge from this week's Dan versus Phil 2 options. Okay, Grimmy said that there were 2 options. It was either going to be animated gift, where we have to wrap each other in paper, or Radio 1 scratch and sniff, where we have to try to find each other's faces by groping various members of the BBC.
Hooray!
Okay, I can reveal that the winner by quite a large majority...
Oh, I'm quite tense.
Unsurprisingly, is...
Screaming and let us know.
It's the scratch and sniff challenge. Go smell and feel.
I think I'm going to start off with sniffs and then move on to feeling.
Okay, so if you go on the Radio 1 website right now, then you're about to see us trying to pick out faces of each other from a lineup by just touching them. That's going to be horribly disturbing and kind of weird, isn't it? Thank you, everybody, for forcing us into that situation.
I hope it's people I kind of know. Because it'd be awkward if it's just like Fern Cotton, who I've only met once.
Let's just see what happens. Okay, and for the listeners who may be in a car or somewhere without the internet, God help you, or maybe you just don't care, here is Subfocus and Churches with a V.
Dan versus Phil, round 1.
That was Churches. Okay, Phil, how was that for you?
That was really harder than I thought it was going to be. At one point, you thought Dr. Rada was Alid.
Okay, yeah, so the people that have just joined us, thanks to Grimmy, we just played Radio 1 Scratch and Sniff right down vs. Phil Challenge, where we had to guess each other's faces from a lineup of Alid, Dr. Rada and Chen Long, and it was a lot harder than I thought it would be, okay? I thought I would be able to tell what Phil's hair feels like, apparently not, because I thought that Dr. Rada was Phil.
Was it you that I punched in the nose?
You literally punched me in the face.
I'm so glad that was you, not someone else.
Okay, so I can reveal, Phil, though.
Yeah?
Because of my Dr. Rada error and the speed at which you did yours, this week...
The winner is...
Phil.
Yes! I knew I'd be good at that. I'm good with sensory...
Good at touching, good at invading people's personal space.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what this is?
That's what it's all about.
Okay, well, we have our Dan versus Phil leaderboard here, which has a very official way of tracking things, and I can reveal... There is going to be 1-1.
It's going to be 1-1.
And you will have an honorary mark added under your name.
I want it now. I want a pink mark. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
You can hear that. That was the highlighter sound.
It's beautiful, and it happened.
It did happen.
Right.
We're continuing our campaign of awesome videos.
Yes.
They've been so good, haven't they? Rianne sent us this project, which is a media studies project telling the story of a breakup, regret, and the rebirth of a relationship. Here's the vaccines.
Spoilers, Phil. I didn't want to know they got back together. If you want to buy the vaccines with a video made by Rianne Price, another amazing video.
We're on a roll, aren't we?
We are indeed, yeah. That one, as Phil said, was her media studies course, right? So it just goes to show you don't have to get off your butt and actually make a new music video. If you've literally ever made a music video for anything in your entire life, then just upload it to a website and email a link to Dan and Phil at bbc.co.uk, and then we could be playing it and showing it as a song in our show.
Yes.
But now it is not time for any more fun. Okay, Phil, it's time for serious business. Time to talk about the Fan Wars tournament. So, we kicked off something very exciting last week, which is that now we are having what I like to refer to as the ultimate fandom tournament, okay, from now until Christmas.
I'm ready.
This is where we pick some of the biggest fan bases in the world, and we have an actual Fan Wars tournament until one fan base is clearly the ultimate fandom in the entire universe.
What are they going to win?
Just honour, Phil.
A golden
maybe
eagle.
I'll make like a tinfoil crown.
A tinfoil eagle.
That's not the point. Okay, what this is about, if you don't guys know, is that Fan Wars, we pick two artists and we find two super fans to represent the artist and they go head to head in a battle to death on the radio. But it is very serious business, okay? Last week, to kick off the tournament, we had Justin Bieber versus Selena Gomez. So we went in big.
We did.
Okay, with Justin versus Selena. And Selena won, which means that Justin got knocked out.
He got annihilated in the flames.
Possibly the biggest fan base in the entire world. Dead, metaphorically, last week, okay? And we're taking no prisoners, as this week it is Jessie J and 30 Seconds to Mars.
So if you think you have what it takes to represent 30 Seconds to Mars or Jessie J and you are big in the fandom, all you have to do
No, it's not if you like them, it's if you live or breathe them, okay? It's if you can't exist without the stubble or flowing locks of Jessie J and Jared Leto. That's the level of dedication we're after here.
When they look at your blood under a microscope, it's just tiny Jessie J faces.
That is what we need from our Fan Wars applicants.
Well, if that is you, then you have to text us on 81199 with Fan Wars and then why you are the biggest fan.
Seems fair enough.
Yeah, so
okay.
do that now and we'll have our Fan Wars competitors later in the show.
If you can take the heat.
But now we are joined by Sarah. I always want to say Sarah in a Geordie accent, I don't know why. Sarah. Hello.
Hello.
So, it says on my piece of paper you have a weird thing about your body you want to share with the world.
Yeah. My jaw, I can click it whenever I want.
Oh, really? Can we hear it?
Please do an example.
Oh, I don't know if it'll work,
Okay,
but...
next to the phone. Oh, I can hear that.
That's kind of gross.
If I can hear that in my ears, that must be really loud in person.
Yeah, sometimes it goes really loud. and
Shatteringly
people
loud.
think it's really odd.
Yeah, kind of odd, but cool, I think.
I think you can use that as a power for good.
Jaw grinding.
Yeah.
Definitely. So what song would you like to jaw grind along to? Can't believe I just said that.
Have you got Do I Want to Know by Arctic Monkeys, please?
We do!
Do you want to dedicate this to anyone?
My family who are listening right now.
Oh, hello to your family. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks. Bye.
Everyone click your jaws long in time.
I will.
Do I Want to Know? Arctic Monkeys, and you are listening to Dan and Phil.
BBC Radio 1.
So you may be wondering why we picked 30 Seconds to Mars and Jessie J to be our Fan Wars contestants this evening, and that is because they've both been in the live lounge for Even More Music Month. Yay, they're both really good. So if you missed that and you want to go check it out, then they are both on the Radio 1 website if you are a Jessie or 30 Seconds to Mars fan.
Also, something cool as the climax of the month, there is a list of 100 massive tracks on the Radio 1 website, and they're the 100 most played tracks in the last 5 years on Radio 1.
Which is just an interesting thing to look at anyway.
So you should go look at the list, but also we need you to go to the website and choose your favourite, but choose carefully as you only have one vote.
Why? What are they voting for,
Just one
Phil?
vote. Well, at the end of the month, we're going to dedicate a whole day on Radio 1 to the results, and it's going to be called Radio 1's A-List Day.
Whoa, that's a crazy idea. You only get one vote.
So go online, look at the list, choose your favourite, and make your very important vote. It's going to be a really fun day. I'm really excited for it.
So it's technically the most overplayed songs, literally.
Yeah.
But chosen by you, and that's what matters. Okay, now our next song is Pound the Alarm by Nicki Minaj, as requested by Dylan Vincent Ward on Facebook. Well, here it is for you now.
Nicki Minaj with Pound the Alarm. Now, we've got something exciting about to happen.
What, Phil?
Well, do you know last week when we played Mambo No. 5 as our wild card track?
Who could forget the time we played Mambo No. 5 on Radio 1?
Well, I thought we should introduce the wild card in every show and just have a really cool, weird song that you don't normally hear on the radio.
That would make me very, very happy if that could become a regular thing.
So all you need to do is tweet us?
Yes,
Tweet us in the next 3 minutes or so with your weirdest, most random request ever.
We are literally looking for the weirdest, craziest, most unlikely to be played on Radio 1 songs ever. So get thinking, and as Phil said, tweet them.
Yeah, just tweet us at BBCR1. There's no hashtag or anything. Just tweet the song, and we'll hopefully play it after this.
Let's have some fun. Yes, a video by Miss Kakiro, which if you're a fan of autumn should fill your soul with all kinds of September-y woodland feelings, or if you hate autumn, then maybe just close your eyes for a few minutes. Here is Half Moon Run.
When you've been looking for a while, with not a trace that we're underneath the weather, and I try to let go, but she slipped away like a little girl. But I really wanna make her mine. My girl would never say what I need to hear to make it all okay, so we try to make nice so the kids won't know for a little while. But it really doesn't make it out. Find you alone a while with a heavy hand and a perfect smile and a fine top and regret. Well, I still don't know, and I really wanna make her mine. She wants to know just who I am. She wants to know just who I am. She can make you work for the worth she has. She wants to know just who I am. I'm guessing that it happens all of the time. You know, fall tonight, she can turn it around. And she wasn't like the best thing I've ever seen. But yeah, I guess I needed to learn from her. I guess I need to open up and let it all out. Your face when it all came down with the bright light was a little dark frown. I was unturned by the drop of lime, and you weren't afraid, but it really doesn't matter. I tried you and forced a smile, and we were like friends on one said a while, and I might have let go. Maybe one of those nights she stayed a while, and still I wanna make her mine. She wants to know just who I am. She wants to know just who I am. She can make you work for the worth she has. She wants to know just who I am. I'm guessing that it happens all of the time. You know, for tonight, she can turn it around. She wasn't like the best thing I've ever seen. But yeah, I guess I needed to learn from her. I guess I needed to open up and let it all out. She wasn't like the best thing under the sun. But yeah, I guess I needed to learn from her. I guess I needed to open up and let it all out.
That was Half Moon Run. Okay, it is time.
The show where you're in control. This is Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
So we said that it is time for us to do the wildcard request, where we specifically ask for you to tweet in things that might not usually get played on Radio 1, and...
It was a rush to try and get it.
It was indeed.
We have got one. It's from Oliver Quinn, and it is Gangster's Paradise by Coolio.
Oh, yes.
Enjoy this, Radio 1. You wouldn't hear this anywhere else.
No.
The Dan and Phil Show.
Here's what happens when we let you guys have control. Enjoy.
Coolio, your wild card track, brilliant choice. Come back next week for another one.
A musical improvement on Mambo number 5, I must say.
Don't know what it's going to be next week.
BBC Radio 1.
Hello, Alid from the surgery.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very good.
You seem to have brought some friends who are behind me.
Who are the people ominously lurking behind us?
I am not alone. Should we duck? Should we duck?
We should duck a little bit.
These are the guys, right? These four
Who are the guys?
from the Brit School, and they are this week's Surgery Council.
Okay.
They are there to help me give advice. Say hello, guys.
Hi.
They'll be more excited by the time the surgery comes around. It'll be fine. So yeah, that's what we're here to do. So if you have any problems, send them in, and there will be myself, Dr. Rada, and these four guys helping to give advice.
A whole team.
A whole team.
Can I just say,
surgery.
I really appreciate the pieces of A4 paper that just say, "We're here for you," just in
Yeah,
tiny
they're a little
fonts.
small.
Can they see that on the camera?
No.
No, just kind of like one black pixel. It says, "We're here for you" on the paper, okay? And they are in the surgery.
That is true. So if you want to send in your problem for us to help, text it to 81199, and if you're happy to come on the radio, put the word call at the beginning and we'll call you back.
Awesome.
Brilliant.
Sounds good.
81199. Thank you.
Thank you, Alid.
Bye.
And friends.
Good luck with the show. Okay. Awesome. Now, you were saying that you were very angry about something that happened in your life this week, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I had this brilliant idea for a YouTube video where I had all the pictures I've ever taken on my phone. I was going to put them into a beautiful montage. It was going to be the first one that did it on YouTube.
Oh,
Maybe
so it's
everyone
like
could do
an
it.
entire year in your life set to a song? That sounds
Yeah.
really profound and original.
And then I look in my subscription box and 2 people did it yesterday. And then we look at the Radio 1 box and another girl's done it. So I obviously was sending out psychic vibes while I was having this idea.
So are you happy that someone sent in this video that
I'm
did
happy.
exactly what you wanted to do on YouTube?
This
or?
one's slightly better than mine anyway. This is made by Megan, and it's a window into her life.
Mhm.
Call that creepy or pretty.
It's
either
really
way.
pretty.
Yeah, and it's set to an equally pretty song. It's Stay by Vampire Weekend. Vampire Weekend with Step. Thanks for that window into your life, Megan.
So, the topic of conversation in Rehab with Dan and Phil this week has been My Body is Weird, after Phil revealed that he has the power to gleek, which means to shoot a jet of liquid out of his mouth onto anything when he yawns.
Yeah, and we had a tweet from our owl.
Okay,
He said,
what did the owl say?
I hate my stupid owl feet. That's why I'm always standing behind this stupid rock. I just don't want the world to see.
That's kind of really sad.
If you're new to the show, we have an owl that prints out the tweets, and he's a bit
I'm
sad
just going to
about
go
himself
stroke the
sometimes.
owl for a sec.
You stroke the owl. Yeah, so I've just had a haircut as well, and I always think I look really startled just after I've had a haircut. I think a lot of people might feel that. Do you feel that, Dan?
Yes, but I don't think that counts as a body weirdness.
No. But I had my haircut, and I talked to the hairdresser about gardening, because he was talking about gardening, and I just decided to pretend I knew everything about it.
Oh, spiral of lies. Why would you do that to yourself?
So I was like, yeah, it helps if you mush the fertilizer in with the soil and get some extra sun in October.
Did he catch you?
No, he didn't catch me. He thinks I'm a gardening expert.
Did you feel dirty, or did you feel proud?
I felt good. I was like, yeah, the seeds are really strong this year.
Dangerous.
Can seeds be strong?
What will be you next year, Phil? Your personality is corrupt.
I just lied.
Who are you?
I once told a lady at Asda that I had 2 children. I just kind of thought I'm never going to see this lady again, so why not just make up a little story about my life? Because I was buying a Disney DVD, so I thought, yeah.
And she was like, why is a grown man buying Disney DVDs?
Yeah,
so you pretended to have kids?
It's just for Kelly and Josh, my 2 kids.
Okay, so we obviously don't condone lying here at the BBC.
But it's sometimes fun if it doesn't hurt anyone.
Should we read out a couple final body is weird things?
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, Arlen said, I have a really big small toenail in comparison to the toe itself.
Oh.
Wow, fascinating fact there.
That means you're intelligent.
Is that what that means?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we've got one here who says, I've never ever had a nosebleed before. Well, I guess that means you just should cut yourself
Yeah,
off.
it doesn't hurt. I always thought they were going to hurt before I had one.
We have someone here that says that they can't whistle or wink physically. Is that just like you probably could, but you're not trying hard enough?
Yeah, I think you could maybe wink if you force your eye down.
Okay, everyone here from Paige says, I have a Lego printed scar on my head because I fell on a Lego brick when I was 3. Amazing.
Aww.
It's like the Lego Harry Potter.
I can hear Esther is in the distance, and she's travelling closer towards my ears. Esther!
Hello?
Hello. Can you whistle or wink?
Yeah?
Oh, you can, so you're normal. See, that's fine. Can you gleek? Can you spray saliva from under your tongue?
No.
Have you ever done it when you yawned?
No.
That's a good thing,
You sound
okay?
refreshingly normal. So what song would you like to hear?
I'd like to hear, Blurred Lines by Robin.
We actually said you were going to say Gangnam Style, and we've, launched it into the thing.
Yeah, but...
Pardon?
We can get you Robin Thicke. Did you want Robin Thicke? Have you changed your mind?
Yeah, kind of.
How much do you prefer Robin Thicke to Gangnam Style?
A lot.
Okay, well, you have got that, and we're going to load it right now and play it for you. Enjoy, Esther.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Thanks.
Everybody get up.
Blurred lines. Robin Thicke. That was unexpected from Esther. Sai is behind us on the TV. I'm sure he's crying now. He was all ready to do Gangnam Style, and she changed her mind.
Okay, the time is fast approaching 8:45. You're listening to Dan and Phil on Radio 1. Round 2 of our Ultimate Fandom Tournament. Jessie J versus 30 Seconds to Mars is coming up next. Emotionally and physically prepare yourselves. You can't. You can only try after this.
Hello, it's Grimmy here, and on this week's Best of the Radio 1 Breakfast Show free download, we have... We thought it'd be quite good to go down to London Fashion Week yesterday, but we thought rather than ask about real designers, we'd make some up. Are you going to go to Patricia Pamplemousse later?
I don't know. Jamie Dodger.
How you doing, Showbotty?
And Charlie Clough.
Charlie Clough.
Canadian Rude Boy.
Yes, Charlie Slav, star of Strictly Come Dancing. Good morning, Vanessa Feltz.
Good morning, Nick Grimshaw. I think Stooge of Strictly Come Dancing, possibly.
Good morning, Haim.
Do I have a job here yet as
my
being
God.
your sound effect
Big
girl?
show bot.
Could you do a lorry?
That sounds like a motorcycle.
Download it for free from the Radio 1 website, and we'll be back on air Monday morning from 6:30.
Cyrus with Wrecking Ball for Lion Emily, or Emmy, on Twitter.
But now it is time for round 2 of the Ultimate Fandom Tournament. It's Jessie J versus 30 Seconds to Mars. This is Fan Wars.
There are some wars you fight, and some wars you walk away from. This is the fighting kind.
In a world devastated by tweets, only 2 sides remain. Champions chosen to represent each fan base will fight for glory and the right to be heard. This is Fan Wars.
Gladiator 1, what is your name?
Dominique,
How old are you?
15,
Who are you a fan of?
30 Seconds to Mars,
And why are you the ultimate fan?
because I just love them so much, ever since I was like 9 or something.
Ever since you were 9?
Get up and dance, yeah, like from yesterday, I would just stand there and dance.
What would you do if Jared Leto walked into your bedroom right now?
I think I would jump on him and just make me sing.
Whoa, too much information.
Okay, let's not go down that
Gladiator.
any further.
Gladiator 2, what's your name?
She proved herself, though.
There,
How old are you?
12,
Who are you the ultimate fan of?
Jessie J,
And why are you the ultimate fan? Can you prove it?
because she's perfect.
She is perfect.
Are you going to shave your hair and dye it blonde?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, I want to hear your battle cries now. So after 3 seconds, I want to hear your best battle cry, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa.
Okay, any cats within 30 miles of a radio just exploded into a cloud of blood there.
One of them sounded like an enraged mosquito.
Okay, so we've got our contestants representing 30 Seconds to Mars and Jessie J. It is time to get our glamorous assistants here with us in the studio to spin the wheel of Fan Wars and find out what you guys are playing.
We have Effie and Olivia. Are you feeling ready to spin the wheel? Yes,
Okay.
they are. Okay.
It is either going to be song gurgling, inappropriate nursery rhymes, tongue twisters, or noise treasure hunt. Spin the wheel! It's, inappropriate nursery rhymes. Okay. Right, so do you guys, our gladiators, know how this is working? We are going to give you a choice between Tunga Ticka Little Star and Baba Black Sheep, and you then either have to rap the song or scream it like you're in a metal band. So, Gladiator 1, are you more of a metal person or a rap person?
I think I'll attempt the metal.
Totes metal. Are you ready to scream Twinkle Twinkle Little Star like you never have before?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Rage.
Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Okay.
Wow, that was
impressive.
Hardcore. Oh my god. That was intense.
Well done, Dominique. Okay, Maya, were you listening to that?
Yeah,
Can you beat that? Are you going to rap or are you going to do hardcore metal as well?
rap.
Are you going to rap? Okay, so, is this the Bar Bar Black Sheep, Dan?
It is.
Okay, Bar Bar Black Sheep, 3, 2, 1, go.
Baba Black Sheep, have you any more? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. One for the one for the night. One for the boy who lives down the lake.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, keep going. Oh, that's
Have
good.
you any more?
Yeah.
Yes,
Awesome. Yeah.
Yes, sir, 3 bags full.
Whoa. Oh, that was just intense. That was emotional.
It was so intense.
It was. Okay.
We have to choose a winner now.
Can you do that, Phil?
Oh, it's a tough one.
It's time to deliberate. Are we ready?
I'm ready to deliberate.
Oh, no, that's not deliberating. That's Baba Black Sheep.
What's happening, Dan?
Tense. Tension.
I don't know who to choose. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The head of the BBC has spoken into my brain.
That's not me.
That's not Dan. The winner is Dominique with 30 Seconds to Mars.
Hey!
Your screaming was just so intense, and we could feel that you felt the weight of the fandom on your shoulders.
You know, that is exactly what it's about, Phil. It's about having the pressure and delivering, and that's exactly what you did.
Congratulations.
Awesome. And now for everyone watching on the website, here is a live lounge performance by 30 Seconds to Mars, who will be continuing into the next round of the Ultimate Fan Wars tournament.
Scream. I don't want to live a lie. I believe time to do or die. I will never forget the moment. I will never forget the moment. And the story goes on. That's how the story goes. That's how the story goes. You and I'll never die. It's a dark embrace. In the beginning was a light of a dawning age. What a time to be alive. I will never forget the moment. I will never forget this night we sing. Oh, oh, oh. That's how the story goes. Fate is coming, that I know. Time is running out. Fate is coming, that I know. Let it go. Hear me now. Under the banner of heaven, we dream out loud. Do or die, and the story goes. And the story goes. And the story goes on. Fate is coming, that I know. Time is running, got to go. Fate is coming, that I know. Let it go. Hear me now. Under the banner, maybe we dream out loud. Dream out loud. Fate is coming, that I know. Time is running out. Fate is coming, that I know. Let it go.
Emotional. That was 30 Seconds to Mars with Do or Die, this week's Fan Wars winner. A very, very
Congratulations.
worthy competitor. I think
Dominique,
so.
you could be in a Screamo band tomorrow.
You could literally join early Screamo 30 Seconds to Mars there.
Need Screamo X Factor, don't we?
More Screamo in the X Factor.
Yeah.
We should get that going. That would be beautiful, wouldn't it?
Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
So there we go. That is the climax of our show. 30 Seconds to Mars will be going on in the tournament, and Jessie J has been obliterated.
Annihilated.
Okay, so has all this conversation about people's bodies being weird made you feel better about your gleeking?
Slightly better, but next time I yawn on a train, I'm still going to be really paranoid it's going to go over someone's face.
You could shoot on someone at any moment.
Yeah, or their neck, or something disgusting. I don't know. We've had one on Twitter.
Okay.
Which kind of beats mine, I think.
What is
Fan
it?
of Troiler said, My mum tells me that I sleep with my eyes open.
What did that's so creepy. Don't sleep. Do your eyes wake up all like crusty and dusty and stuff? That's weird.
Imagine if you're having a sleepover and you looked over to your friend and they were just staring at you.
Apparently I did that once as a kid though, and I freaked my mum out and I made her cry.
Really?
She walked into my bedroom at night, turned on the light, and my eyes were open.
You're a
So
freak.
maybe most children just have these possessed moments where their eyes are open.
Or they're secretly fish people that are going to take over the world.
Who knows? So yes, make sure that you guys are watching for our show when we'll be talking about the Vamps and having their online lounge, which will hopefully involve some of you guys. And next week we have some very, very exciting news about the Teen Awards, don't we, Phil?
I can't wait to reveal it. It's brimming up inside me like a gleek.
Are you emotionally prepared for the Teen Awards after the levels of One Direction screaming last year?
I don't think my ears are ready, but hopefully. I might take some earplugs secretly.
And then we'll be fine.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so make sure you're listening next week. But for now, here is Alid and the Surgery featuring all of his special guests. This is Dan and Phil, shutting down.